Pokemon with the emulators.
Oh wait, on your phone?
Yeah.
With the controller?
Yeah.
Oh dang.
Yeah, you know. Yes.
What's good? What's good? It's your boy King Showtime back again. I got my brother Prophet Lope with me, man. I'm doing a little interview session with him. We about to talk about some gaming tips. What else we talking about? Life stuff.
Life stuff.
Life stuff. And all that good stuff. So y'all make sure y'all tune in right now, man. About to interview my brother, man. We've been brothers for how many years?
Shit, probably like what, six years?
6 years, yeah. We met at Wendy's. And after that, we just been like gaming all the time. Oh, John, I'm trying to knock it out. Oh yeah, we've been on the gaming scene. We started off at a PS3.
Yes, because I completely missed the whole 360 PS3 era because I was really in the streets. But I did start playing Rainbow Six Vegas 2 on 360 because I was in an after-school program called Future Seekers, and Obama gave everybody that stipend for working that year. And the first thing I did with the $3,000, I bought me a hard drive for the 360. I bought controllers. I went to GameStop and bought some of the wackest games I've ever played. Like, I got tricked. You know when you look at the video game cover and it looks like it's a nice game? I wasted probably like $300 buying some games because I thought that the game cover was gonna be as nice. I thought the game was gonna be as good as the game cover, and it turned out it wasn't.
You know how much money we done spent on video games?
Yeah, the game catalog we have, half his catalog and my catalog, we have at least over 1,000 games. Yeah. Not to mention, we still have the PS3 catalog that got 500 games in it. Yeah. So we probably got 2,000 games.
Roughly 2,000.
And I was
that depends on what system you talking about though.
Then I was always at work, so I never had no time to play. That's why I still have to keep me a PS3 because I'm gonna have to get a hard drive because I'm going to get my money's worth. Like I was at work buying all those games on sale because. And I tell you, I was so disgruntled, so happy, but so sad, but so happy at the same time. When I bought a brand new game when it first dropped, and it went on sale the very next week for half, and I was like, because I bought Need for Speed, and it was $60. I had to get it day one. Then it went on sale for like $25, and I was like, why would I just wait?
Nah, that got a question for you. Look, what's the most disappointing game you bought? Well, you thought it was good, and you spent the 60 or the 80. And then it turned out to be the next week. Well, that was me, wasn't it? When I bought that game, you called me laughing. Somebody was on sale.
Oh yeah,
that was the Jump Force, wasn't it? I think it was Jump Force. It had on sale the next week. I was just like,
yes. Oh my god, it's a reoccurring thing because so many times, because we always at work, so we wanted the game to already be downloaded and on the console by the time we get back. So we bought the game online. And by the time we get to the house to get to play it, and I do like Jump Force, I really do.
Yeah, I like Jump Force too.
I just always wanted them to put more content with it. Like they have the license, they have all the characters we want, but just put more content with it. Like
it was like he was doing too much.
Like think about it. All the characters, they already have everything mapped out for Jump Force. It's a fighting game. So can they add a little mode where we just like? I want to play with more people, right? Think about when you watch a One Piece and they have the whole group. So if I got 6 friends, right? 6 friends got a different anime character, and we're just going through, even if it's the same map, whooping in the computer.
You might as well say this. You talking about like a multiplayer, but it's a story mode game.
Like you know how Dynasty Warriors is?
Yeah.
Where you have unlimited people you can battle against. When you have unlimited people you can battle against, right? But I'm just saying, like, just put Jump Force can stay the same. Just put multiple little people that you like. Remember Tekken Force mode?
Yeah, I remember Tekken.
That, but with Jump Force, and just have us like, because the thing that's gonna make it more fun is that when you playing with your peoples, then they using different powers and everything. Like I like playing competitively. But I don't like actually playing fighting games competitively because it gets repetitive quick.
Yeah,
like
it's real.
The main thing that I like about playing fighting games was because I was at my brother's friend's house and we was all actually in there.
We was like, and then, it was in person. Like it ain't online. You know what I'm saying? Most of the games now you play online.
I get to see like
that person.
The game was more fun.
We used to play 2K in person. Like now they done took it to where everything online. You don't really play with your friends like how you used to. Like you know what I'm saying? We used to be on what? On Diablo going crazy.
Yes. like how Diablo is. How it's multiple people. Yeah. It's more fun when you're playing multiple players. Because don't get me wrong. I don't like this split screen. I want my own view. But we're at the age where we all got our own systems anyway. Mm-hmm. So we don't have to go where we're not tethered, where we're forced to go where the other person is, where you want to go. But I just I can see the potential. They just got to put it in action. And then it wouldn't take that much to make a little tiny mode where we could just roam through the little area, whooping everybody in there. Like, you understand? Like, think about how you're able to free roam in Grand Theft Auto. Yeah. But if Jump Force was giving you the free roam with your created character, and you was able to roam and like take over the territories, or then you know how when you play Rust, people have people have their.
I ain't gonna even talk about Rust. We ain't gonna talk about Rust.
People have their clans, right?
Yeah.
And everything, right? But what if you playing Jump Force? You got your squad, and then if people want to like battle, you can still do the 1v1 mode of Jump Force. It's just you still have the option of both of your squads clashing because it'll be fine. Like I want to catch somebody off guard with Kamehameha. Like I'm seriously, I want to see somebody minding their business and they sit there.
They mind it. That'd be fun. That used to be fun when we used to do that. Like what it was. What's the name of that game? Dang, what we were playing. They'll be building stuff. Ark.
Yes.
Ark was a good one. Yeah.
And I learned my lesson on Ark, right? Yeah. That's why about how they be like the insiders and how be like. Cause I remember we was building and I joined somebody's crew. I'm talking about I put in all the work. They sent me on a little mission to go scavenge up the resources. I helped them build the whole building. And then I logged out to go get me something to eat. And came back, they had kicked me out of the group. Mm-hmm. So then I logged back in and I spent 4 hours getting all the resources I could to get back into the base and take everything that they had. Like, to be honest, no, I spent 8 hours. Like I was sitting there, I had my music in the background, I had my goddamn cigar right there, and I'm just sitting there. I'm talking about I was like, oh, y'all kicked me out of the group? Okay. I went and tamed me a T-Rex. I went and got me the strongest, the tames. I went and got everything I need. Cause you know, Ark, each hit you do on the door takes a little bit. Yeah, a little That's bit. Why. It
all depends on if they got it on Do Not Destroy mode. Don't destroy mode.
Definitely.
I got another question for you, Lope.
Yeah.
Since you've been a gamer so long, like I've been, what have you seen in the evolution of the game that you don't like? Like what have you seen?
I don't like. The reason why I stopped playing, what I don't like was it was becoming too predictable.
Yeah, like most of these games that come out now, it's like they drop a game for the next year, but it be the same game from the last year. They just probably put more characters or whatever, like sports. They do that jump with 2K every year. They drop a game, then they come back and they drop the same game again, put more characters on it, put a little bit more graphics or whatever.
To be honest, I've been wanting the rest of the gaming companies to follow the blueprint that Rockstar has created because I don't want you. I don't
upgrade games. You can just. I do it like how Elder Scrolls is. Elder Scrolls make a new map and then they charge you $40 for the new map, but I'd rather pay that $40 than keep having to buy the base game over and over again. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking about too.
And then, okay, I not singling out the crew because I like the crew and I like the crew too, but instead of making a sequel, why don't you just make one game and continue making add-ons to that one game?
GTA all over again.
When I first played Rainbow Six Vegas, when I turn that game on right now, it's completely upgraded. But I still have the memories of when I first played it and it was vanilla.
That's Siege is. Siege don't change. It's just more characters.
More characters.
More graphics.
They change the maps.
And then
we all know. If you play Def Jam Fight for New York, we all want that same game. We want that exact same game remade with up-to-date story with just add-ons.
Yeah, with more characters.
I'm talking about
put Nicki Minaj on there.
That same game, Def Jam Fight for New York, is the greatest wrestling fighting game I've ever played. The way the specials was working, the way the characters was, the customization, that is the greatest game I've ever made. And I'm not saying that just because I make music, because I'm me in that joint. But I'm saying we all want that. And I do like what you call it, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
Oh, I love that.
I wanted it that. I was upset when it wasn't multiplayer.
Yeah, they should have made that multiplayer. It should have been Tenkaichi or something.
And
they should have made it a side mode.
Tenkaichi 3 is 100% classic. The whole reason why I always have to have a PSX emulator for PS2 is because Tenkaichi 3.
Yep.
I used to love that. The way the power scaling was, where the most powerful characters was actually the most powerful characters, where if you didn't, like, I like it when they, I'm jumping off the subject. Yeah. One thing that Rockstar can do with Grand Theft Auto to make me play it again, make the cars run out of gas.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be fine. If you see how they do on Call of Duty, you gotta refill.
The game is called Grand Theft Auto. So I want to actually take the cars of the other people that's online, because you know you're chasing them, right? But if they're a better driver than you, you're not gonna get them. But if they literally do have to get off, if they literally do have to go get gas,
you can catch them slipping.
Yeah,
that's the whole thing about that. Cause GTA is really like, you know what I'm saying? GTA been overrated when it comes to that type of stuff. Like, people, if you ain't got what they got, then you can't handle none of that online stuff.
But if I just started playing and I already saved up enough to buy the pickup truck, that means I can get Buddy, who got the goddamn $1 million car, because he's gonna run out of gas and he's gonna have to go into the building. And then I got the pickup truck.
Oh, I got a question too. How you feel about that on Call of Duty, the Modern Warfare 3?
Modern Warfare 3, I am a major fan of the proximity chat, because I like to talk shit. Even if I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna talk shit. And then the whole thing where I don't have unlimited time to play video games. I don't be having unlimited time. So with the proximity chat, I will literally go into a location and tell everybody in the area where I'm at. Like, I'll be like, I'm on top of this tower. Come get me. Cause just because you know I'm on top of that tower, you don't mean you can get me. Your skill, like,
but they gonna come.
Yeah. And I don't, like, even though the main person you be battling with, you always get third party. But the more you do that, the better you get. Cause I remember I was playing Warzone, and every time I joined the game, I didn't get a squad, so it wasn't refilling. So it's me versus squad.
I think that's what they need to fix too.
That was the funnest thing ever.
Like with squad, they took out where you can make. Well, they did add it back, but it's like on Warzone 2, it's like it's more harder to really get a solid teammate. If you ain't got your people on, it's real hard to get a solid team.
Yeah.
I done been experiencing that a while, so I be like, bro, we already have something set up with KSG, you know what I'm saying? With the crew, we already have something set up. When we picking up randoms, we gonna make sure they got mics.
Yeah.
If you ain't got no mic, we kicking you.
We kicking
gotta go.
We kicking you. We kicking you.
And then we'll just add somebody else until we get that person that can play with us and that really have a mic that's really moving.
And then it taught me how to work better in a group, because I'm a rusher. I play aggressive.
You gotta have them. You gotta have them though. You gotta think about it like this. One person got to, somebody got to be back trying to, keep us alive. But if everybody's stepping on the same team, bro, that's what I've been waiting on with my team. Everybody stepping at one time, they can't handle it. We done did that. We done did it. Well, it was me and Ghost playing yesterday, and we got to do it. And we was just going crazy. We was just moving. Like, we reload, played up. If you down, we gonna get you. Hey, you got to make sure everything clear, and then, you know what I'm saying, that's when you can move and do everything you need to do. I've been going crazy with an ATV. I'm gonna make a video. I've been running people over like whole squads, and you know what I'm saying, that just make you feel good when you're doing it like that. But what's your favorite game?
Right now, top of my head, it has to be Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Okay.
It has to be Rust. Rust, most definitely, because it's a different.
I got
DayZ.
DayZ too. I got a problem with them games.
I just haven't had the time to play
DayZ.
DayZ is so amazing because it is so raw. And then when the women play, because you gotta understand, we are very softer even on females, even when we playing the game. So you may sit there and be playing DayZ and you hear a girl verse and she gonna finesse the same way a woman to finesse you in real life. She'll finesse you out all your equipment in DayZ.
Well, they do that on Call of Duty. You be like, dang.
I'm talking about, I seen, I saw it.
It made them dudes push harder because I had dropped one. I dropped the female, and then soon as I turn around, her boy right there, he was mad. He had to get that kill, boy. He had to, because if he would have got dropped, she would have defriended him.
I gotta say something, fellas. When y'all be playing the game and y'all join the group and y'all got your girl, that whole goddamn babysitting your girl playing the game and leaving the rest of your team hanging,
it's not gonna work.
Bruh.
I treat a female. If a female play the game with us, I treat them the same as that way.
Treat them the same way.
If a child play with us, I treat them the same as that. My own son, I treat him the same as that way. Like, you gotta get better, or you're not gonna be able to do it.
Buy everybody back, because when they play like that, you're guaranteeing it's gonna lose.
Yes,
because
you're trying to make sure you watching her and you trying to get, you know what I'm saying?
Because I'm like, how you gonna watch her in a video game? Like, I'm like, because I'm like, you're gonna micromanage her in a video game?
Can't do it.
Like, so that makes me go like, how you acting like in the real world? Like, she can do whatever she want to do. She can do whatever she want to do.
You gotta have it to where she got hers, and you know what I'm saying. If she get down, the whole team supposed to push. You know what I'm saying? That's how we carry it. Like, I don't discriminate with it when it comes to female playing video games. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool.
There's been so many times where I was down, where I was saying, do not save me. Make sure y'all clear the area. Yes. Clear out the entire building.
It be always that one person.
Then pick me up.
It be that last person that always got to try to come get you up.
And then everybody,
like, let me go.
Then everybody got to have patience with, okay, when you're down, don't press that circle button. You still got eyes. When you're down, you're supposed to be on spectator mode, notifying and tagging everybody to let us know who's still up, where they at.
Yeah.
Like, before I drop, I make sure I'm on the mic, and I make sure I tell them, yo, they're coming through the front door. I'm pinging them. I'm pinging. Everybody be like, it's more to actually winning the game besides just trying to get a kill. Yeah. Sometimes, at first, I was.
It's just the whole principle of. I feel like when I play the game, I play to enjoy myself with my friends, to relieve stress, and to, you know what I'm saying, to learn how to. Cause I'm a person that call out everything that I see. If I'm right there, if I'm dead, I'm still calling out stuff so you can see me. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you have like the end screen when you first fall, and then they show you the stuff that's going around in the map. You can still see what's going on. I be like, hey, bro, he right there in front, right beside you. And they be not be paying attention, and they be like,
because at first I was upset when I was playing Reverb, and I felt like the one person, we had 4 players, but one person had no damage. They wasn't actually contributing. But then when I thought about it, they was keeping us alive. They was keeping us alive. We was so active, like we are taking out the lobby, and because Buddy was just buying everybody back, staying in back, he was the medic. He was bringing everybody back. So that's when I realized, I was like, oh, everybody does have a position. So I may be a rusher, Joe may be sniping, or he might be rushing. Like I get what the Call of Duties. I get what Battlefield was trying to get us to understand. Yeah. Play your position, and
you can't be the only player trying to, you know what I'm saying,
do everything.
Everybody got to do their part, and that's basically how all these games is. When I be seeing people playing Rec Room on 2K, I be seeing that, I be watching it, because it be like they be really out here. You know what I'm saying? You got to work together to get the W. So like with every video game now, you have to be on the same page with your player, like, because all of us go through stuff in life. And so that when we get to the game, it got to be a relief. It can't be, we get on the game, then everybody want to argue and fight. That ain't the reason why we playing the game. We playing the game so that we can relieve stress.
Wait a minute. A friend, a co-worker, Keith, when I was working at El Milagro, he told me I was a villain, right? Because when I'm playing well, right? Because the better I play and I'm winning, is ruining your time. That does make me have more fun playing the game. Because like when I take somebody out in Blackout or the Battle Royale modes, and they be disgruntled, they be like, "Fuck you, where you is at?" Like,
yeah, it be fun as more. Like I just want you to just see like how it is now. It's more fun because, especially when you taking out a whole squad, you be like, I ain't know I had it in me, and then they be so mad. But I'm coming in there around cars, everything. I don't care what I got. Long as we getting the main objective done, and that's trying to get a W. It don't even matter about how many kills you get, but you know how they do.
But I do because that's what I was saying. When I was joining the game and they wasn't giving me a full squad, I didn't mind that it was me versus her full squads of 4. Because when I'm playing the game, I don't want to not run into nobody. Like, I understand.
You expect to run into
to win Warzone. Sometimes you do gotta hide. I did accept that, and I did adapt that into my gameplay. Yep. But I'm not finna go collect all of everything I need and then spend an hour hiding. No. That's why when I play the game, I get the weapon I need, and I'm going straight to the buy shop to get the UAVs, and I'm going hunting.
Yeah,
I'm going hunting.
That is something.
I'm going hunting. The main thing that I buy, me personally, my preference, I could care less about the loadout because I'm gonna pick up whatever and handle my business. It's just it is that UAV. I'm coming, and I'm
once I see you, it's over.
And I'm on proximity chat, so I'm letting them know I'm coming. Game Lope. Oh, how you doing? Game Lope. We see all the comments. Just trying to make sure we.
But yeah, really like. When I when I came up with this concept of making my gamer crew, I really thought about my brother because he was always moving, and he was the reason why I really thought about starting the gamer crew. I'm like, bro, he helped me build this catalog. He helped me start all this stuff, and he always talked to me about being my own boss and stuff like that. So it's like it's getting better and better because of the thought and the process that I done put in already, like YouTube, TikTok, all that stuff. I done been doing it for a year now, and it's already coming together, you know what I'm saying? And with his help, I got the music, you know what I'm saying? That's what we doing. So, you see KSG out here, man, we out here, bro. You can't hide it, and you got my boy MoProfit.
What's the top 10 games you playing right now?
You know I'm playing WWE 2K23, Man 23, I be doing that online. I record, I'm on my mobile a little bit, so I be playing One Piece and Dragon Ball Z, Dokkan. I'm trying to go towards Mo 2K, but I ain't been playing 2K.
Oh, I started taking 2K seriously because the 2K
it's too much. It's too broad.
The 2K gaming community really we be out here cash apping, like really,
they really do
better than cash apping. And the 2K community is so serious. If you get a reputation for not paying after you lost, we will post your gamer tag, and you will be blocked from
everything,
from betting and cash app and what's the name, like
that's what we working on now with Mo gaming. What it called? Like sessions, like tournaments, like with Call of Duty. We trying to get a league together. We working on all that. It just take time, you know what I'm saying?
Cause I like the competitiveness that's outside of being structured and being taxed by the corporation.
We trying to really put it
we play where just off the strength of word, like, yo, what, are you better than me? Okay, man, what's your cash app? If you beat me, it's nothing to pick up the phone and literally send what we betted.
Yeah, ain't nothing to it.
It's Cash App, the Zelle, this PayPal. That competition, because think about it. When I was watching the Madden Challenge and the buddy was playing in front of everybody and he lost that $100,000 and he was crying.
You play too much. Because you just only seen it for me.
Because he lost. All he had to do was play a video game and he lost. So you lost $100,000 from just playing a video. That is funny.
Yeah, we gotta talk.
It's not funny. It's not like so somebody won. So yeah, it was a competition. But still, it's funny because he got to go home and like you lost $100,000 off of one game. Like all he had to do was
one game. I mean, you win some, you lose some.
But it's the pressure. It's the pressure.
It's the pressure of how, like, clutching anything, bro. It's the pressure, bro. I had an 18 kill game yesterday, and I had to leave it to my nephew, and he lost. I wasn't even mad. It was just like I seen the dude at the last second. I can't run the corner at the last. I seen him. I could have got him, but I was like, dang, I had peeked over. I seen the head, and I thought I ain't see it, but I did.
And then when you done got knocked as a spectator mode, and somebody else is playing, and you make sure you don't put too much pressure on them. Sometimes you gotta actually be quiet and let them do what they're gonna do.
If I see something, I'm like, hey, look, he right there.
Because there's been times where I was trying to give too much game,
and then the person get mad.
They get mad or they couldn't hear the footsteps of everybody. Yeah. And we all know the audio on Call of Duty is so loud. Because you have the headphones on. And it still don't
like somebody screaming in your ear.
You don't know where they came from.
Shit, I got my razors, boy.
Because I had my headphones on. I couldn't tell where they was coming from. Yeah. It still was like, and when I found where they was at, I was like, for them to only be above me, it should have sounded.
Heard them. You should
have sounded like it was above.
Something, yeah. Especially when like now on Warzone 2, you can hear more of that, like footsteps and, you know what I'm saying? I be going crazy. As soon as I hear you, boy, I'm coming. And I don't care what kind of gun I got, I'm coming. And it's going to be what it is.
And then, what was it? I couldn't go back to blackout mode after I played. I do adore Rebirth Resurgence, but I couldn't go back to the old version after I played.
I'm mad that they won't. I think they should bring the original Rebirth map back. I think they should bring that back. I don't know if they're gonna do it, but I really think they should because that's a map that I miss, bro. That's when we started it. We used to do crazy stuff in that map, and it was just like it wasn't complicated like how it is now. It's like we don't even know when we gonna get the quad Vundale back. You know the what's called drop on Thursday.
And Call of Duty. Y'all know how y'all allow us to punch, right? Can y'all allow us to really punch?
Them punches don't land. They don't really break them.
Now,
it take like 10 punches.
I'm coming. You can do the punches. Let us really knock each other out in the gulag.
You play too much.
Because I really enjoy the mini game. Because even though when we're in a brief intermission, I don't really want to have to go pick up my phone and scroll because I'm bored.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be in the future, right? Give me a little mini game where I can put all my intention into it. So when I go to the gulag and I see somebody who put their controller down, get them.
Because it's already over with. What else?
Because I guarantee, what I'm saying is so many times I went to the gulag and I had a partner and they wasn't back at the game because they put the controller down.
Yeah, and they can't see what you got going on.
So we lost because it was really supposed to be a 2v2, but it's a 2v1 because the person left his post. But if everybody knows that it's still on site when you in the gulag, they're not going to put their controller down.
And I forgot to tell you, I'm about to be back on Elder Scrolls, man. I've been waiting on it. I was going to be back on Elder Scrolls Online. I just ain't took the time to because of Call of Duty, but let me see. What other questions I got?
Tell us about your experience on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, Switch. I ain't gonna lie to you. It been a real fun. Well, that Tears of the Kingdom been my downfall. I ain't gonna lie. I think that was because you know how with the first one I wasn't screaming as much. So when I be screaming it, I be like, man, I be so nervous that I don't really be getting much done. And then you die a lot on there. So it's like not like the first one. The first one was more easier. The second one you can build more stuff. So if you ain't got all the components to build, you can't really do that. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got the little steering wheel, the drive them, all the creations you can make, it's not gonna work with that game because the map's so big, it's massive for real. And I was like, man, it just take a lot of time. But playing the Switch and being able to scream and drop video, it been just like the PlayStation. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's just like the PlayStation, bro. I was screaming FIFA. What else I was screaming? Pokemon.
Let them know your Steam name so they can find
King Showtime 529. That's on all platforms. If you don't see that, it's just King Showtime.
Cause we on PC.
Yep.
PS5.
Yep.
PS4.
Yep.
Nintendo Switch.
Yep.
Like real gamers. Like look at the trophy list on PS4. MoProfit. Profit.
Yep.
And Game Lope, KSG Game Lope. You can find me on that one too.
Yep.
I keep the KSG Game Lope friendless short, so it will load faster.
Yeah, because that's just supposed to be like, that's how mine is, KSG_Showtime. That's my gaming for my crew. That's what we be on. And we
And shout out Hard 8 times. And Weapon Wheel Podcast, I don't appreciate the way y'all kick Hard out. We all know he was the star and y'all was hating on him. I'm probably gonna make a record. Broken Game HD. I feel a way about that, but I'm also happy because, to be honest with y'all, when y'all kicked Hard 8 times out of Weapon Wheel Podcast, I stopped watching. And I know that y'all them subscribers was at what 80,000 for a very long time. Did you buy them or were they legit? Because 80,000 subscribers and 2,000 views is like it's questionable.
Shaky.
Quite questionable. But make sure y'all tune into the any given Sunday podcast with Hard 8 times. Yeah.
Yep. And yeah, we just had a little interview session today, y'all. I appreciate my brother Game Lope, Profit Lope, MoProfit, whatever you call him.
And make sure y'all check out the music. I drop music about my life on a daily basis. That's Profit Lope on all platforms. 400 people on monthly on Spotify. Whichever platforms you prefer to listen to music, I'm on there. It hits YouTube first.
You know my music, my gaming videos have your music on it, so that's another plus.
You know we in the game. Tune it in. King Showtime. Check them out.
We out of here.